Hello and welcome back to Trails from Zero. Well, we're in a new building and we found out a lot of different things as to what apparently the SSS is going to be. Long and short, Elehayyme bin bracers? Well, let's just see if we can find the rest of the team and see if we can talk with them and see what they've got their thoughts. Because we do have the opportunity potentially to not join this team, so I just wonder as to what Randy and Ellie and Tio's thoughts are. Are they going to stick with this, or are they going to leave? And honestly, why did they choose to join this group?
ここはランディの部屋だったな。
Oh, so Randy's room is right next to mine. Yay! I'm going to assume as well that the girls are on a different floor because they mentioned that the rooms are on the second and third floors, and I'm guessing they separate them based on gender.
さっきまで物を動かすような音が聞こえてきたけど。
Well, that, and I'm sure some of the girls don't necessarily want to be right next to Randy's room. Knock.
誰だ?
ロイドだけど、ちょっといいかな。
Yeah, we need to ask you some hard-hitting questions.
いいぞ。遠慮なく入ってこいよ。
Oh gosh, I hope there's no girly mags all over the place.
それじゃ、お邪魔するよ。
Okay, what does this room look like? Whoa! Swanky! Oh, alcohol everywhere. Well, he's 21, so it doesn't surprise me.
ようこそ俺様の城へ。
Honestly, it looks rather nice for a room. Very nice indeed.
お前さんの方も荷ほどきは終わったのか?
Everything's still in boxes.
いや、まだだけど。
Just have too much on the minds and can't focus in on unpacking?
どうやらランディはもう結論が出てるみたいだな。
Yeah, consider he's unpacked everything, he's staying. But what was your reasoning to join the SSS to begin with?
配属を辞退するって話か。まあ、デスクワークは少なそうだし、気楽そうなのも性に合っている。職場と住む場所が一緒なのも楽で良さそうだし、このまま厄介になるつもりだぜ。
そうか。
お前の方はさすがに迷ってるみたいだな。
Well, the circumstances, I guess the backgrounds between Lloyd and Randy are different. Well, Lloyd's a detective. He probably has a lot on his mind, and he just recently came back to Crossbell after 3 years' absence. And then there's a whole situation that his brother's in, I think it was 1st Division of the police force. So I guess there's that too. So again, I just wonder as to what Randy's background is in all this.
せっかく取った捜査官の資格を無駄にしたくないってところか。
それもあるけどね。それ以上に目指している目標から遠ざかっていきそうな気がして。
目指している目標?
What is your end goal?
いやまあ、大したことじゃないんだ。
Okay, so we're back to a point where we're dangling things in front of Elehayyme. We're not telling her the whole story yet.
そういえば、ランディはどういう経緯でここに配属されたんだ?
Yeah, that's a good question.
俺たちより年上だけど、警察学校は出てないんだよな。
He doesn't seem the type.
その通りだが。俺がここに配属された経緯ね。
Yes, please tell me. Just don't give me a situation of, oh, I'll tell you later. Or, no, right now.
本当に聞きたい?
Yes!
差し支えなければだけど。
Considering we're going to be teammates, I'd like to know who I'm working with.
そこまで言うなら仕方ねえ。実はな、女絡みのトラブルだ。
I can see that happening, but at the same time, I'm also wondering if this is just not necessarily the truth. He's just deflecting things so he can just get around the topic.
いやー前の職場で複数手を出したのがバレてさ。
Oh my, oh my goodness. Yeah.
危うくクビになりかけたところをおっさんに拾ってもらったんだよ。
Again, is this the truth or is this that you're just trying to inflate your own ego?
これもエイドスのお導きってところかね。
ランディの
Yeah,
前の
where
職場って
did you work before?
ああ、クロスベル警備隊さ。
Whoa! That was the group that was mentioned by Fran last time around, and I think that was the military? So you're in the military, then joined the police.
帝国方面にベルガード門ってあるだろう。あっちの方に詰めていたんだ。
Oh, okay.
警備隊。そういうことか。
Why does that make sense?
道理であんなハルバードを自
Oh,
由自在に振り回せるわけだ。
his experience with the halberd. Okay, so that's where we're getting it from. So that was his weapon of choice there, and he got better at it, and yeah, it's like a part of him now.
まあ、国境付近の詰め所あたりじゃ訓練とパトロールくらいしかやることがなかったからな。
That and dip your quill into many bottles, apparently.
その点、クロスベル市勤務なら歓楽街とかにも行きたい放題だ。
Oh, fantastic. There's an entertainment district here. Oh, that means I could probably gamble. Oh, I can play poker again. Oh gosh. That'll be fun.
いやー、マジで警備隊を辞めて正解だったぜ。
Why, they're not as rigid?
まあ気持ちはわかるけど。
Well, truth be told, that city is huge.
おっと、気が合うじゃない。いやさ、実は何軒か色っぽい姉ちゃんたちがいる店を見つけているんだよ。
Oh, you're just happy that Lloyd is here and you got it, buddy.
正式にお仲間になったら一緒に遊びに繰り出そうぜ。
Do we have to?
お嬢は硬そうだし、お子様もお呼びじゃないし、男同士の付き合いってやつだ。
I meant to comment on this last episode, but I didn't. Mademoiselle Ellie is a cute nickname. Is he gonna give everybody nicknames then?
わかった。考えておくよ。
Oh, so he wants to get some action too. Maybe, or is just being really friendly. You would say anything else, I wonder? I get how you feel, though. Probably tough to come to a decision after everything we were told. How about taking the night to mull things over? Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I'd say we hit the town and celebrate, eh? I'll consider it. Alright, so let's go find the girls. Well, these doors are going to be closed. There's no other guys here. But, I'll double check. It's locked. This must be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. And this one's probably locked too, right? No, it's not. Oh, this is Sergei's room. Hi, Sergei? What's up, kid? I'll repeat it for you. It's well within your power to decline your assignments to the SSS. You already earned your detective qualifications, so I imagine you'd just be reassigned to one of those investigative divisions. I recommend you spend the night thinking it over. Well, yes, I will. I just was exploring the place because I have the opportunity to explore. Up the stairs. Oh.
ここ
Who's from
は
here? Oh, Ellie!
確かエリーの部屋だったな。まだ寝てないといいけど。
She may be mulling it over too. I don't know.
どなたですか？
ロイドだけど。今、ちょっといいかな。
別にいいわよ。鍵は開いてるから入ってきて。
Oh, you're going into a girl's
それ
room.
じゃ、お邪魔します。
Oh, she's got her place all set up too. Guess she's staying. It's nice.
どうぞ。なんとか片付けが終わってよかったわ。
Well, you did a great job in cleaning up. Holy crow.
そこに座ってくれる？今紅茶でも入れるから。
Oh, wow. Sure.
いや、お構いなく。
So much for tea.
しかしエリーももう結論は出ているみたいだな。
ああ、配属を辞退する話ね。
Mm-hmm.
少し迷ったんだけど、ここで頑張ることに決めたわ。
そうか。
あなたの方はさすがに迷っているみたいね。でも無理もないと思うわ。この特務支援課だけど、正直無理がありすぎるもの。
It's quite different than what we expected, that's for sure. Whether it's out of reach or not, I guess it really depends as to what we make of it and what we're able to do. Again, it sounds like a lot of different quests and other things that we used to do akin to when we were bracers in the first and second games. So it's nothing out of reach, at least for me as a player, but I'm sure for Lloyd, it's definitely something he wasn't expecting. And I'm hoping, well, I'm sure that he's gonna go along with it. Otherwise, it'd be a really short game.
無理がある？
話を聞く限り、いろんなしがらみや打算によってできた部署でしょ。
Yeah.
組織としての合理性に欠けるし、目的も今一つはっきりしていない。
Well, having things loosely defined isn't so bad. Being too rigid is just, at least for me, a little bit difficult.
これで成果が上がらなければ、予算の都合で本当になくなる可能性が高いんじゃないかしら。
But how do you quantify results when you don't really have anything that's determined or measuring that success? Well, the only way to measure success in this case, at least from what I can see right now, is the public's opinion changing to a more positive one. But even then, that's very vague in itself, because how much of the population do you potentially need in order to change that opinion? Is there a specific percentage or what they're looking for to indicate, yeah, this is a success? We don't know that. I don't think anybody knows that, and they didn't really think it all through.
まあ普通に考えればそうだよな。でもそこまで分かってどうしてエリーは残るんだ？
Yeah, why did you stay?
何か理由でもあるのか？
そうね。いろいろな歪みを観察するには割と良さそうな場所だからかな。
See the truth?
え？
なんちゃって。
Game, you like doing this to me already.
多分私はずっと警察に勤め続けることはないと思うの。そういう意味ではここが出世コースから外れてもあんまり関係がないから。
So what is your intended career track?
そうなのか。確かエリーは警察学校には行ってなかったんだよな。どういう経緯で警察に？
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. How did you end up with the police force if you didn't attend the academy?
ありていに言うと社会勉強ね。
So you can go there and say, hey, I want to become part of the police force, then they don't put you through the academy?
ちなみに入る時の試験は筆記と射撃だったんだけど。
And that was enough?
どちらも満点だったから断りきれなかったみたいね。
Whoa. Well, with the marksmanship, I'm not surprised, considering what we saw her do in battle earlier. Now, with the other test, I knew she was bright, but I didn't realize it enough to get, like, perfect marks.
なんか聞けば聞くほど俺の場合とは違うような。
あら、あなただって新人で捜査官資格を取ったのは珍しいんじゃないかしら。やっぱり事情があるんでしょ。
それは
ここから先は正式な同僚になってからの方が良さそうね。
Yeah, and then you can delve into more as to why you decide to go these respective paths, because right now, you may not necessarily be staying around with each other for very long, so what's the point in opening your hearts to one another? I guess that's the feeling I'm getting.
ああ、そうだな。悪い。気を使わせたみたいだ。
いえいえ。でも私個人の意見で言えばあなたがいてくれた方が嬉しいかな。
Oh.
まあお互い新米だからまだまだなところもあったけど、
Yeah, there's a lot you can improve on, but thing is, though, he has a bit more experience than what she does, and I'm sure that she could potentially rely on that and learn from it too. I think more learn than rely.
今日だって慣れない状況でもリーダーとして頑張ってくれたし。
And you had cheesy speeches to boot, so you're perfect.
指示も的確だったから私も安心してサポートできたもの。
そう言ってくれると助かるよ。ありがとう。話に付き合ってくれて。あとは自分なりに考えてみる。
After we talk to Tio, and we'll see how that conversation goes. Because I'm not expecting it to be long.
そうね。おやすみなさい、ロイド。
おやすみ、エリ。
That was a nice chat. Anything else you have to say? It was only our first day, but we were sure thrown right into it. I guess I'm a bit worn out. I'll probably turn in early once I'm done writing in my diary. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Good night, Ellie. Yeah, so Tio, I guess? Yeah. She's probably asleep, though. Let's knock anyway. No one home? I can't hear her moving around. Is she not in her room? Oh, so she's not there? It's locked. This must be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. And this one's... Oh, yeah, this one's locked too. And no reason to mess with it. What else can we explore? Let's go up. Ooh. Phew. What a great view. Oh, I thought this would have been voiced. Wow, that is an awesome view. Crossspell's really grown. The city where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. I'm finally home, aren't I? Huh? Cat? If you live here, I imagine you've been a tenant way longer than the special support section has. Worry about barging into your home like this. Don't worry, I won't be long. Hey, can I say hello? Making yourself right at home, aren't you? Then again, you've probably lived here for quite some time now. I'm gonna make a slight adjustment to the sounds. Option sound. There we go. Yeah. There we go. So that way if the gay cat meows, I can hear it a little better. So where the heck is Tio? I guess the main floor at this point? Or what's in here? Is this a back entrance? Well, it's not like I need to go outside now anyway. Okay.
Tio, 何やってるんだ?
Yeah. What is it that you're doing? Looks like a computer?
どうも、ロイドさん。見ての通り、端末のチェックをしていました。
Terminal? So, a computer?
端末って、それのことか。
ZCF のカペルシステムを財団で改良した汎用端末です。
Whoa! They're gonna have their own terminal that's similar to Capel? Oh, this could be sweet!
警察本部から動力ネットワークを通じて情報を受け取ることが可能です。
Here's a question that I wanted to ask in regards to their orbital network and everything, especially since dealing with computers and such. Do they have firewalls and everything else like to prevent from people hacking? Do they even have hackers in this thing? Well, granted, it's the first time really that I've seen a lot of more techie stuff compared to what I saw in the first game, save for what we saw of the ancients, Liberal Arc, and all that jazz. But it just make me wonder.
へ
Oh, don't tell me you're a techie Luddite.
ちょっと待て。いきなりわけが
You're
わ
not
かん
too
ないぞ。
familiar about technology. Okay.
は
Down to the
あ、
earth
そうですね。
sort of guy.
ロイドさんは動力ネットワーク計画についてどこまでご存知ですか？
Probably little.
動力ネットワーク。雑誌の記事でたまに見るけど、ちゃんと理解はしていないな。
So his background is just purely on what's published in the newspaper. And the thing is, though, with that won't necessarily tell you everything, because I'm sure there's certain things that they don't want to publish, or being told not to publish, or they don't want the public to know in order to control how people think and behave.
確かエプスタイン財団が提唱してるとかなんとか。
Granted, I could be overthinking this, so just bear with me.
元はエプスタイン財団とツァイス中央工房が共同してスタートさせたプロジェクトです。
The ZCF.
今では主に財団によって進められていますが、その大規模な試験運用が現在このクロスベル市で進められているんです。
Oh!
まあこれもその一環ですね。
よくわからないけど。
Well, as long as you understand the basics, Lloyd, I think we're gonna be okay.
結局のところ、どういうことをする計画なんだ？
はあ、要するに旧来の通信機を発展させた技術ということです。
And better communication for everyone is gonna help us all in the long run. As long as it's not used for evil.
単に会話のやり取りをするだけでなく、演算能力を持った端末同士を結んで、わかりやすく言うとそんなところです。
全然わかりやすくないんだが。要するに警察内部の連絡や指揮系統を効率化する装置ってところか。
That's a thought? At least I think.
まあこの端末については間違いではないです。私の専門ではありませんが、端末の操作くらいはできますし。
Okay, Tio, I'll bite. What is your specialty?
今後のことを考えると一応チェックしておこうかと。
Mm-hmm.
そうか。その様子だとティオは配属を辞退するなんて考えてもいないみたいだな。
Well, she was put here by the Epstein Foundation and basically for testing. So that leads me to believe that'd be something that she would want to go with and not necessarily refuse.
いや、そもそも俺がティオくらいの年はまだ遊びたい盛りだったよな。
Here's the thought. He just mentioned, like, well, when I was your age, all I want to do is play with my friends. The way that Tio is, she acts and seems like thinks older than what she is, which is usually a trait for people who are very highly intelligent. And it just makes me wonder too, is that because of how she is and how she thinks and having these abilities, is she able to connect with those at the same age as her? Or is it something that she can't really connect with them and they can't really connect with her because they can't really keep up with her? And might be difficult to find like-minded people or those in the same sphere, I guess, as she is. So I don't know if that's really been the situation that she's wanted to play and everything else because she's busy doing other things.
財団から出向したって話だけど、その
Oh, that's a good question too.
そういうわ
Is
け
she
じゃ
being
ないんだよな。
forced or voluntold? Did we just hit the mark?
まさか本当にそうなのか？どんな事情があってもそんなの我慢したらダメだぞ。 その俺でよかったらいくらでも力をか
落ち着いてください。
Okay.
別に強制されて働いているんじゃありません。
Phew. Okay. That's something that puts my heart at ease.
それどころか、今回の出向はむしろ私がわがままを言わせてもらった結果です。
Okay, can you tell me more?
私は私でここにいる理由がある。
We're not going to tell you right now. You'll figure it out later on, or when we become coworkers, then I'll dish.
つまりはそういうことです。
Yeah. I figured as much.
ロイドさんは人の心配をする前に自分の心配をするべきでは。
But the impression that I get of Lloyd, and granted, I'm not that far into the game, but this is just my impression, is that he cares about others before himself. He's a protector type. But he's also good at giving orders, though, too.
ああそうだな。ティオの言う通りだった。
Yeah.
ごめんな。差し出がましいことを言って。
Well, I'm sure that it's appreciated that somebody is trying to look out for her. But again, yeah, just need to keep boundaries.
いえ。ただ、あんまりお人よしなのは捜査官としてはどうかと。
Being soft-hearted. Oh, there's so many people already that I've met that are soft-hearted.
遊撃士と違って、人を疑うこともしなくてはいけない仕事ですよね。
That's a thought that popped in my head, actually. I guess I'll figure this out more as I go along. But would a bracer have been a better career path for Lloyd versus being a detective? Considering that he's soft-hearted and he's thinking of everybody else, it just makes me wonder as to whether a bracer path might have been better. Because yeah, as a detective, you need to treat people with skepticism. You got to keep yourself more in check, I guess?
痛いところをついてくるな。
Okay, so yeah, I'm right.
やっぱり俺ってまだまだ甘ちゃんなのかな。
We all are to some degree.
警察学校の訓練で徹底的に自分を鍛えたつもりだったけど。でも確かにそれだけじゃ
No.
捜査官は務まらないだろうし。
Which makes me wonder still as to how the heck they allow these young people to become detectives. Because yes, you can have the smarts and all, but you need the experience, the wherewithal, like be able to have that spark even to be able to succeed. I just really don't get it. Again, maybe it's just me thinking of real world versus the in-game world. I don't know.
ティオ？
端末のチェックは一通り終わりました。明日、動力ケーブルの接続工事があるようなので、今日は早めに休みます。
そうか。おやすみ。ゆっくり休んでくれよ。
はい。それでは。おやすみなさい。
3人ともちゃんと自分のやるべきことを考えているみたいだな。
And so you better do the same.
迷っているのは俺だけか。ダメだ。なんだか煮詰まってきた。
You need to take a walk to, like, clear your head?
少し外に出て、
Yeah.
風に当たるか。
I think definitely a walk would work well to clear your head. I know it does wonders for mine. How about you? If you find that you're dealing with a lot of stuff, do you find that taking a walk helps clear your head, clears your mind, like even clears your heart if you're just stuck on something? I find for me, it does wonders. Oh, what's in here? Oh! The office. Oh, and places where we can eat and do everything. Oh! Oh, I like this. You just chat with people.
いい風が吹いてるな。
Mm-hmm. What do you see?
ベルハイム。そっか。ここから見えるのか。
Elehayyme Apartments. Oh, is that where he used to live, or that's where his brother is? Oh, the family.
今はもう別の人が入ってるんだよな。
Oh, you don't live there anymore. Okay.
セシル姉の実家はさすがに残ってるだろうけど。そうだ。おばさんたちにも後で挨拶しておかないと。
Okay, so now a couple of people we need to visit. We need to visit Cecile's family, and we need to visit that old couple because I really need to see that old couple again.
あれから3年。
Ooh, do we get more backstory, please?
おじさん家で厄介になった後、警察学校に入って。
Uncle's family took me in. Okay. Theory time, or I'm going to try to guess the storyline a little bit more. Sorry, I couldn't go back. So here's my thoughts or theory as to what's going on. Because he was previously with Guy and Cecile, Guy being his brother, and he being Lloyd, coming back here after 3 years. So I'm suspecting, based on this image that I saw earlier too, that Lloyd was living with Guy and Cecile. Something happened to Guy. I'm guessing he died. And as a result, Lloyd went to his uncle's and stayed there and became a detective and everything else. And then now coming back to Crossbell and joining the SSS.
がむしゃらに勉強と訓練をして捜査官の資格も取ったけど、結局俺は捜査官になって何がしたかったんだ。
Oh, that sucks when you like try to do something, you're all gearing towards that one thing, and then once you get it, then you're trying to figure out as to why the hell did you do it in the first place and what did you hope to accomplish by doing such a thing. Huh? Oh, it's the kids from earlier.
君たちは
Oh, you kids doing okay? You probably got an earful from your parents, I'm sure.
いや、探しちゃったぜ。
What, say thank you?
警察に行ったんだけど、兄ちゃんたちはいないって言うじゃんか。
Yeah, because you're staying here.
それでこの場所を教えてもらったんです。ここが支援課ってところでいいんですよね。
Yep.
ああ、そうだけど、どうしてわざわざ
Well, I'd say thank you
いやさ、
and sorry.
ちゃんとお礼を言ってなかったと思ってさ。
え？
お兄さんたちがいなかったら、多分僕たち2人とも大怪我をしてたと思います。
Mm-hmm.
だからもう一度お礼を言おうって。
そっか。2人ともありがとな。
I'm just glad we were able to help both of them.
来てくれて。
I'm still not too sure if that was the right decision for both those quests.
まあ、アリオスさんと比べたらかなり頼りなかったけど。
Yes, I do realize I'm nowhere close to being near that guy's level. He's part of the school of kick-ass that Dad is a part of and analyst too.
警察のおまわりにしたらなかなか見どころあると思うぜ。
Eh?
実力不足はこれから頑張ればいいんじゃね？
Well, I'm not gonna stop.
ちょっとデュー、お礼を 言いに来たのになんだか偉そうだよ。
Well, I appreciate the little bit of a lecture because I'm hoping that I'm going to guess and feel that it's this speech or these thoughts that's going to make them want to stay with the SSF and try to improve. But I think it's going to go beyond that because just doing something for somebody else, yeah, that's fine and good. But what kind of satisfaction is that going to give you? What is that going to give you at the end of the day? Like, you can, I'm struggling with words.
そうだな。これから精進すればいいか。
Mm-hmm.
そうだ。二人ともどこら辺に住んでるんだ？よかったら送っていくよ。
ああ、平気平気。西通りだからすぐ近くだしさ。僕は住宅街の方だけど平気です。
Okay, so Henri lives in the residential district, but Ryu is in the West Street area?
お姉さんたちにもよろしく伝えといてください。
Oh, absolutely.
ああ、伝えておくよ。
I'm sure they'll brighten their day. Especially Ellie. I don't know what Tio will think, though.
二人とも気をつけて帰れよ。
それじゃあ、さようなら。
俺も単純だな。
That's fine. You don't necessarily need to be a complex person to be a simple person, too. That's fine.
あんなお礼一つでこんなに気分が晴れるなんて。
Mm-hmm.
要は自分自身の気持ちの持ち方次第か。
いいか、ロイド。
Guy's voice?
男だったら目の前のものに体当たりでぶつかってみろ。てめえの心でてめえだけの真実をつかみ取ってやるんだよ。そうすりゃてめえが何をしたいか見えてくるはずだ。
そうだよな。
I'm suspecting that was Guy's voice.
まずはぶつかってみないと何もわからないか。
Plus, we need to find the who is saying, "Find me."
通信機のベル。
Yeah. Where's the phone? Oh, there it is. Oh, it looks much different than the ones from
も
before.
しもし。こちらクロスベル警察特務支援課分室ビルです。
ロイド？その声はロイドね。
Yes.
な
Oh, that's
セシル姉
Cecile's
か。
voice. Okay.
よかった。
Oh, let me guess. She tried to call the Crossbow Police Department. They told her that he was here and the telephone number which to reach him at.
警察の方に連絡したら、
Yeah.
こちらの番号を教えてくれたの。特務支援課だったかしら。そういう部署に配属になったのね。
いや、まだ正式じゃないけどさ。
Well, personally, I think it is, but I guess in game we're not quite there yet.
それよりもごめん。本当はすぐにでもセシル姉に挨拶しに行きたかったんだけど。
気にしないで。私の方こそあなたを駅まで出迎えるべきだったのに。
それこそ気にしないでよ。仕事忙しいんだろ。休暇が取れた時でもいいからさ。
ロイドが冷たい。せっかく3年ぶりに再会するお姉ちゃんに対してなんてそっけないのかしら。
Okay, so yeah, they definitely aren't related. I'm guessing that Cecile was Guy's fiance.
ああ、もうなんとか時間を作るからさ。
Sound like a very close relationship, though.
それとおばさんたちには明日にでも挨拶しに行くよ。
そうね。お母さんたちもロイドのことを してたから。でも嬉しいな。やっとクロスベルに帰ってきたのね。
ただいまセシルね。
おかえりなさい、ロイド。
Aww. Oh. That was it for sleeping.
さて、返事を聞かせてもらおうか。
Everybody's gonna stay.
俺は問題なし。このまま厄介になりますよ。っていうか、俺を警察本部に引っ張ったのはあんたでしょうが。
Well, you're the one who caused trouble in the first place in the Guardian Force, so you should be thankful that he saved your ass.
なんなら一家あたりに推薦したっていいんだぞ。連中もお前の戦闘力なら欲しがるかもしれねえしな。
うげえ、ごめん被りますよ。警備隊暮らしならまだしも、ギスギスしたところはちょっとね。
Yeah, he looks to be somebody who likes doing things, not sitting behind a desk and having to write papers.
エリーの方はどうだ？
私もこのままこちらでお世話になります。セルゲイ課長、改めてよろしくお願いします。
ま、お前に関しては俺も予想外だったけどな。
Are we going to talk about her background?
本部のお偉いさんはこの課を安全な雑用係と思って推薦してきたんだろうが、当然そんな甘いもんじゃないのは覚悟してるだろうな。
ええ、それはもう密度の濃い仕事ができるのを今から期待しています。
Do I get the feeling, or am I misunderstanding that the way that they were trying to present her to this group and just try to do busy work, are they just thinking that she'd be just behind the desk and doing a lot of paperwork and stuff like that, not necessarily being involved in the field, or am I misunderstanding here? You can let me know in the comments.
ティオはまあ聞くまでもないが。
No, you should be asking, and she's gonna say that she's gonna stay.
ええ、最初からそういう約束でしたし。それより今日の午後、動力ケーブルの配線工事があるそうです。端末のセッティングは私に任せてもらっても？
ああ、元よりそのつもりだ。さてと、そんじゃあ残るはお前だけか。ロイド・バニングス。警察学校のカリキュラムを座学、訓練ともに優秀な成績で修了。そのまま捜査官試験に挑戦し、見事これに合格した。
You aced it? I thought you successfully wrote it, but I didn't realize you freaking aced it.
正直、うちには不釣り合いなくらい、まっとうすぎる人材だ。
But still, you're a part of the groups.
お前ならどの科に行ってもそれなりにやっていけるだろう。うちが手放したら引き取りたいって話もいくつか来てるしな。迷う余地はないんじゃねえか？
いいえ、いろいろ考えた上で決めました。セルゲイ課長、これからよろしくお願いします。
ロイド。
なんだよ、つまらんな。
What, you wanted people to quit?
もう少し悩みまくるのを期待してたんだがよ。
No, that was Lloyd last night.
です
You
ね。
missed all the fun.
まあいい。今日一日は全員休暇という形にしてやる。
Oh, okay.
地獄のように忙しくなる前の最後の休暇だと思っておけ。
Oh, so enjoy things now before you start feeling lots of pain.
ああ、ティオ。端末のセットだけは頼んだぞ。
ええ、
おっと、そういや忘れてたな。
Sorry, Tio, I didn't mean to cut you off.
改めて、ロイド・バニングス。
はい。
エリー・マクデール。
はい。
ランディ・オルランド。
うっす。
ティオ・フラトー。
はい。
本日、丸9〇〇をもって、以上4名の配属を承認した。
So what that means is that we're all coworkers, so we can now get together, have a nice dinner or something else, and dish about all the different backstories and everything else we have.
ようこそ特務支援課へ。
I know it's not going to be that simple, though.
バラエティ豊かな仕事を山ほど回してやるから楽しみにしてるといい。
Please look forward to it. As initial investigation expenses, the team received 1,000 Mira. Yay! How expensive is things in this game? 1,000 Mira could be a lot, or it could be not as much.
天に増します我らがエイドスよ。御身のもとへ向かう魂のため、天の門を開きたまわらんことを。
信じられないぜ。あの元気の塊みたいだったやつが。可愛い恋人もいて、そろそろ結婚かと思ってたのに。
Okay, so Guy did die.
こんなことに。
くそ、警察は何をやってるんだ。身内が殺されたんだろ。また迷宮入りにするつもりかよ。
確かご両親は亡くされてるのよね。
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense as to why Lloyd then went to his uncle, because, yeah, both his parents are dead, plus his brother is dead. Oh, geez, my heart goes out to him.
弟さんどうするのかしら。
大丈夫？ロイド。無理したらダメよ。あまり寝ていないでしょ。
セシル姉こそいろいろ手伝ってもらってごめん。本当なら俺が一人で片付けなきゃいけなかったのに。
水臭いことを言わないで。家族同然の付き合いじゃない。それにガイさんのことは私にとっても。
Oh, jeez.
セシル姉、
ごめんね。一番辛いのはロイドなのに。
Oh, don't discount your own hurting. Goodness gracious. Yes, Lloyd's gonna be hurting a lot because, well, he just lost his brother and he lost his parents not too long before, but honestly, Cecilia, you shouldn't really discount your own pain. You just lost your fiance.
これから大変だと思うけど、遠慮なく頼ってちょうだいね。
But just please don't forget about yourself either.
あなたが独り立ちするまでちゃんと見守らせてもらうから。
我ながらガキだったんだな。素直に頼ればよかったのに。変な意地を張ったりして。兄貴、ただいま。今まで顔を見せなくてごめん。少し意地を張ってたみたいだ。でも俺帰ってきたから。兄貴と同じ捜査官としてクロスベルに戻ってきたから。
Okay, so he wanted to be like his brother, at least as I'm guessing, based on what he says, like, came to be a detective just like you. Now, with the whole cause of Guy's death, was it ever determined? There's all that share chatter saying, oh, it's going to be another unresolved case. Is that another factor, perhaps, as to what spurred Lloyd to becoming a detective to try to solve Guy's murder, if it hadn't been already? Or just that wanting that justice? Because that he lost somebody so dear to him?
一人前には程遠いし、なんか変な部署に配属されちゃったけど、ま、 なんとか頑張るからせいぜい見守っててく
Oh,
れよ
I'm
な。
sure he's watching over you.
さて、改めて今日から初仕事というわけだが、
Okay, that's the first case.
まあ何はともあれ、改めて説明を補足しておこ
Information would be good.
う。ロイド、捜査手帳を出せ。
Sure.
はい。
警察門が入った黒手帳か。なんだかそれっぽい感じだよな。
That's because it is.
確か警察官としての身分証明にもなるんですよね。
まあその他にもいろんな注意や説明事項をまとめている。戦術オーグメントの説明なんかも載ってるから参考にするといい。だがこいつの最大の目的は捜査状況の記録と確認にある。
捜査状況？
ロイド、説明しろ。
はい。警察学校で習ったところだな。
Stop the internal monologue. We gotta
警察の規
explain.
則ではどんな捜査任務にも記録をつけることになっているんだ。捜査任務を受けてからそれを進めている間の状況をこの捜査手帳にメモしていく。
Sort of like how we did with the Bracer notebook when in the first two games. So that's pretty self-explanatory.
それをもとに報告が行われるし、勤務査定や特別手当も決定する。だからなるべく細かく簡潔にメモする必要があるってわけさ。
なるほど、合理的ね。
うえ、結構めんどくさそうだな。
Well, unfortunately, paperwork is part of pretty much every job.
ま、基本はそんなところだ。しかしこの特務支援課ではちょいと状況が違ってくる。正規の捜査任務以外にも支援要請ってのがあるからな。
Okay.
ティオ、用意を頼む。
Oh, different support request from the Epstein Foundation?
はい。皆さん、こちらへ。
Oh, the computer, right? Yeah.
ああ、おとといの。
Yeah, the machine that's similar to Capel.
確か動力ネットワークにつながっている端末だったかしら。
はい。昨日のうちにセッティングしました。基本、常時起動したままで、ログオンするとこの画面になります。
なんか文字が出てきたな。
Oh gosh. Blue on blue. Oh, this could be interesting to try to read.
ここにその支援要請が。
ああ、正規の任務以外の各方面からの依頼が届けられる。市民や観光客からの頼み事、クロスベル市からの協力要請など、
Whoa.
様々な依頼が考えられるだろう。
Okay.
必ずしもやる必要はない。が、放っておけば、遊撃士あたりに片付けられてしまう内容ではある。
In other words, grab everything, otherwise the bracers are going to. Which makes me think now too, because we have the Divine Blade of Wind that's here. So who are the other bracers that reside in Crossbell? Have we met them before? Oh, this begs the other question too. Considering as to where Trails in the Sky the Third left off. And I'm not too familiar as to the time frame things are between with the events that happened around third chapter to where we are now. Is there a lot of difference or no? The reason why I ask that is because Joshua, Estelle, and Ren were around the Crossbell area. So is that before all this happened, around the same time this happened, or after the events of Zero are happening? I'm going to assume somewhere around the same time. That's my best guess, but again, that's just me theorizing out of my butt.
なるほどな。
遊撃士協会への高い評価を少しでもこちらに持ってくる。
That's the plan at any rate.
つまりそういうことですね。
ま、ビビたるもんだろうがな。それ以外にも本部が忙しい時に手伝いに借り出されることもあるだろう。市内の巡回パトロールとか、どうでもいいデスクワークとかな。
Well, should be some variety in the tasks, I'm sure.
マジかよ。
ま、それはともかく。
Oh, as long as they don't try to pawn off all the work to us, then I think we'll be alright.
もう支援要請はこの端末に来ているんですか？
おっと、それは自分で確認してみろ。
Okay.
確認した支援要請は操作手帳にメモしておけよ。
Or are they also going to be in the vein of short, medium, and long in regards to term? I'm going to guess yes.
了解です。
Okay, what do we got? Couple. Check request. Support request explanation. Urgent. Medium. Now, when they mention medium, is that like medium difficulty or what? Crossville Police Reception Desk. Hello, everyone. Congratulations on being appointed to this new special support section. As a first order of business, allow me to give you a rundown on submitting reports for all your assignments. Please come by to the reception desk at CPD. Sorry to trouble you. Rebecca, reception desk. Oh, it's not Fran. Okay. Request, support, request, explanation started.
なんだ、どっちかというと業務連絡の類みてえだな。
That's one way of putting it.
とりあえず警察本部に行っていろいろ説明を受ければいいのか？
Oh, I had a thought. Are there hidden quests too? Ones that aren't necessarily on here, but I'm expected to find them or know them. Oh, this could be fun doing this blind.
ああ、そうみたいだ。でも動力ネットワークか。
通信機と違って声以外に画像や文字情報も送れるのね。話には聞いていたけど、確かにいろいろ応用できそうかも。
現在クロスベルでは様々な試験運用が行われています。警察に導入されたこのシステムもその一環ですね。
ま、ギルドでも同じ技術を試験的に導入したって話だがな。概要はそんなところだ。
Oh, it's enough to get started at least with one quest.
早速お前たちにはそこに来ている支援要請を達成してきてもらおうか。
Sure. And can I stop by the Oracle area to get some more quartz?
了解しました。その後は何をすればいいんでしょうか？
Oh, don't we have to report the other one that we did?
好きにしろと言いたいところだが、本部での説明の後、正式な支援要請が何件か入ってくるはずだ。そうだな。最初だし、本部への手前もあるから、一つくらいはこなしておけ。そうすりゃ、そこまで嫌味を言われることはねえだろう。
そういう問題なのか。
Well, considering the way that they are right now, maybe.
するとロイド、ついでに街案内でもしてやれ。
Oh, yes. Let's explore the city too.
街案内ですか？
これから自分たちが守る街がどういった場所なのか、一通りその目で確かめてこい。
Think of it as a way just to get used to where everything is, because, well, things have changed since he's been gone for 3 years. And it just also puts you out there in the public eye and the mind's eye for them to know that they can connect with you and the special support section should they have any requests rather than going to the bracers.
そうそう、出てすぐのところにある武器
Yeah,
紹介
okay, thank you.
とを警察官としてやっていくな
Oh,
ら
sorry.
今後とも世話になるはずだ。
なるほど。了解です。
俺は大抵そこの部屋にいるが、昼寝やら雑誌を読むので忙しい。
Our glorious leader, everyone.
あんまり当てにしないで、なるべく自分たちで解決しろ。
Thank you, Sergey. I knew I could count on your support. Oh, gosh.
そんじゃあな。
In other words, get out of my hair.
ちょっと
He doesn't care.
おいおい、いい加減なおっさんだな。
Bingo.
大丈夫なのかしら。
Well, the only ones we can rely on are ourselves.
先行き不安ですね。
Can we figure this out now?
まあとにかく俺たちの初仕事だ。一通り市内を回りながら支援要請を片付けよう。最初だから焦っても仕方ない。確実にやって感じをつかんでいこう。
ええ、そうね。
了解です。
そんじゃま、行きますか。
Let's hit the road. When you inspect the terminal at the SSS and choose Check Requests, a list of available support requests is displayed. The support requests are completely optional, but completing them earns you Mira and DP. DP? What's DP? I am confused. Well, let's just make our way over to where we need to be. Hold on, guys. Looks like the armory is right over there. Chief seemed pretty adamant that we check it out. Shall we go take a look? Yes, we'll go take a look. The armory. Oh, hello. As much as I want to welcome you to have a look around, I'm afraid you're out of luck. You can't buy a weapon and crossbow without a license, kids, so if this is a prank, then beat it. We're actually from the PD, sir. Sorry for confusion. Y'all are police officers? Oh, you must be those kids Sergey told me about. Alright, feel free to take a look around the shop. When you're ready to check out, show me your detective notebook, and I'll substitute as a license. Shop, what do we got? Striker, Hardbreaker. Ooh. Ingrid, Primrose. Huh. I just had a thought, and I'm going to have to check, see, as things progress. Are Ellie's guns all named after flowers? Oh, I want so much stuff. Okay, so silver. Oh, cool. Silver brooch prevents poison, prevents seal, prevents mute, prevents blindness. Okay, so I've got a lot of the different same accessories as what they were previously. I think I probably want to purchase some weapons. Yes. Yes. And I want this for Lloyd. And can I sell some stuff, please? Equipment. Yeah, I want to sell this. And I'm not getting much mirror back. I want to do this. And so... Oh no, I need to equip it. Oh, fudge. Equip. Ellie. Primrose. Because I forgot to do so earlier. That was dumb me. Here we go. Tio, I promise I'll pick up a new weapon for you later. I just can't do it right now. Oh, that's a bell if I haven't seen one. Gen 10, yeah, that was the Orbital store. That was the one that caught my attention because it's multicolored. Department store times. Huh. Central Square. Very blocky looking cars. Phew, this place is busy as ever. Well, that's no surprise, given how this is more or less the heart of the city. Just Just look at these stores and restaurants. You can get all your essentials here. It also acts like a hub leading to other districts if you're in a hurry. And it's only gotten busier with the recent surge in orbital vehicles. Sure looks that way. Okay, everyone. How about we drop by the orbital store next? You mean that orbital factory the chief mentioned? Word around town that the whole place got a huge makeover. Real fancy now. Indeed, this new type of factory focuses more on commercialized orbital products. They found a formal contract with CPD as well. We should be able to rely on them for any of our orbital needs. If that's the case, I'm sure it won't be long before we're regulars there. So we should stop by before going to the other districts. Yeah, it should be that corner building over there. Central Square includes a department store, orbital factory, armory, and restaurant. Since almost everything you need is available here, it's a good idea to visit if you ever need to stock up. Gen 10, the city's orbital store, is located on Central Square's eastern side. Yes, I know that's where I was supposed to go next. Thank you, game, for letting me know such things. Is somebody in a maid costume? Epstein. Oh! Wow! So this is the orbital store people have been talking about. From the biggest orbital card to the smallest orbit, they have it all. On top of that, their new redesign gives off that sleek and modern feeling, doesn't it? Hard to believe this was just a simple factory 3 years ago. Anyway, we should look for the technician to adjust our orbits. If I recall correctly, there should be a support counter over there. They'll be able to handle any adjustments to our orbits that we may need. Alright, let's go check out the counter then. Okay. Chaka, welcome to Gen 10. This is the customer service desk. For maintenance of your orbital goods, please step right over to the other counter. Oh, you. Oh, Wendy. Is Peter Pan nearby? Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Gen 10 Orbital Factory. Shoot, I mean, welcome to the Gen 10 Orbital Store. No way. Lloyd? Is that really you? Wendy? What are you doing in a place like this? How rude. Can you tell? It's pretty clear that I'm the engineer of the store. Seriously? I know you mentioned you were looking for a job in your letters. I just really wasn't expecting to run into you like this. Oh, this lovely lady is an old friend of yours, Lloyd? I'm a little jealous. What do you say we have ourselves a little fun date when your shift is over? Now is not the time for this, Randy. We're on duty, for crying out loud. It's nice to meet you, Wendy. I've heard great things about Gen 10, but the rumors don't do it justice. Oh, you guys are Lloyd's colleagues? Well, to be honest, this ship's a whole new look just for the manager's personal taste. Oh, and I should mention this sooner, but this is the customer service counter. From here, we can provide maintenance for all your orbital needs. Alright, we'll be leaving our orbits in your capable hands from now on, Wendy. Oh, but our orbits are the Enigma models. Is that going to be an issue? Oh, wow. So you guys got your hands on the brand new models, huh? I've got you covered. I should have the tools for them right here. I have a few regulars use a model too. Man, racers sure love their orbits. Really? So, the Bracer Guild's connections have allowed them to acquire cutting-edge technology as well. Damn. Those bracers really are always ahead of the curve, huh? This isn't a laughing matter, Randy. Anyways, please don't let us get in the way of your work. We just thought we'd pop in and check the place out. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on, so we'll be counting on you, Wendy. No problem. Leave everything to me. Whenever you get that itch to modify your orbit, just let me know and I'll set you right up. Also, if you have any general questions about your orbits, just ask away. You're speaking to an orbital pro after all. If you select Upgrade Synthesize at the orbital store, you can synthesize new quartz or open slots in your battle orbits. If you synthesize new quartz and place them in your orbits, you'll be able to use new arts. Select Quartz from the menu. If you open orbit slots, the number of cords you can set will increase, while also increasing your maximum EP. Select slot from the menu. To use each function, subgame fragments called Sepith are required. You can obtain Sepith by defeating monsters. Okay. Let's see what these guys have to offer. Quartz, what do you got? Defense, HP, shield, attack, evade, move, action, speed. Oh, EP cut! Mind. Okay, that's Mirage. Wasn't Mind water before? Or maybe I'm mistaken. EP cut 1, I remember that. No, I don't have enough for that. I have enough for hit, though. Ooh, impede. My friend impede. Oh, my friend evade. Attack. Shield. Wait. I can't open all these yet. I'm just debating if I want to open slot. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to open slots. Here we go, slot opened. Oh, I can't open anybody else's slot, can I? No, I can't. Lloyd, you're the only one that I've got. And Quartz. Oh, fudge, I can't get anything. Well, I could get a shield or an HP one. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Have I possibly made a mistake? Very likely. Will I have to live with it? Yes, yes I will. Oh, this is all the different things that Epstein said? Oh, wow. They are pretty cool. Now, I have to go to the police department, right? Oh, that's really not helpful. That is totally not helpful. Oh, no, I don't want high-speed mode. Oh, gosh. Back alley. I think I found the entertainment district. What is this place? This is the famous Black Alley of Crossfell. It's like an extension of the entertainment district. Got its fair share of pubs and nightclubs you can while the night away at. You sound like you're awfully familiar with this area, Randy. Of course, man. Didn't I tell you before? The clubs around here have a ton of sexy ladies. Where the sexy lady gathers, so too does Red. All right. You can stop talking now. I suppose Randy must be a regular at these kind of places. Back alley is an alleyway that connects to Central Square. You can find stores such as the Granite Jazz Bar and Imelda Antique Shop here. While the prices may be expensive, you can purchase many useful items here. Try visiting when you have a chance. Oh, okay. Let's go visit the places. Who are you? Talk.
Welcome. Feel free to inspect any and all of my prized antiques theories.
Something about this place gives me the creeps. What do you got? Bye. Holy mittens! This is so expensive! Oh, I'm sure if this is New Game Plus, I'd be saying, oh, this is fine. Oh, I could just throw away that kind of money. It's perfect. Me playing right now? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Exchange? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I can't afford your prices, lady. You fine folks tourists by any chance? Look like you use a bit of entertainment right about now. Leave it to Bishi. I'll introduce you to a real wonderful place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. What an aggressive barker. I believe that being this pushy is a violation of lawful business practices. Oh man, you guys brought a kid with you? Whatever, it's fine. I'll overlook it just this once. That's a favor. You too, little lady. This ain't a good place for kids to play around. You gotta be careful, okay? Blair. I can tell Tio doesn't enjoy being treated as a child one bit. Oh gosh. Let's go in. Granite Jazz Bar. Oh. Can I help you? We're not open yet. You should know. Oh, this looks like some kind of jazz bar. That it is. This place pretty famous local spot. Got a nice selection of drinks too. So this is Jazz Bar Granite? Granite? Garante? Wait a second, I think I remember my brother mentioning this place. Well, I'm not so cold. Give exhausted guests nothing for stopping by. I'd be happy to whip up a cocktail or two for you all, excluding the kid, of course. So I'm the only one left out, is that right? Yes, you are. Who are you? That dirty old perv can't keep his hands to himself. I'm exhausted. Being a hostess isn't as easy as it looks. Where's a dirty old man? I can kick his butt. What's this? Okay, I can't go there. Oh! Arkansas. Rainbow? Entertainment. Oh, so this is the entertainment district. Okay. What's that over there? Oh, wow! This is amazing! This is a home of the continent-renowned theater troupe Arkansas. Oh yeah, aren't their tickets ridiculously expensive though? Everybody enjoying themselves? Are we ready to go to our next stop? Aw man, can't we go inside and watch one of their performances? No can do, I'm afraid. Their only show today is being held later in the evening. Once we split off for free time tonight, though, you're welcome to check it out. I wholeheartedly recommend it, both for fans and the uninitiated. Okay, everyone, allow me to guide you to our lead you to our next destination. Right this way, right this way. We're walking, we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. We're walking, we're walking. I like coming out here to chill. Been a hell of a lot of tourists lately, though. Yeah, I heard there's been a lot of tour buses coming in from out of town. The entertainment district has a lot to offer, so that makes it one of the more popular spots for them to visit. That's why our work is of such importance. If something were to happen to them, it could snowball into an international crisis. It would be best to avoid that indeed. The entertainment district is a commercial area in the northern part of the city. Its various casinos, yay! Hotels, yay! And theaters, yay! Attract an incredible amount of tourists. Oh, sign me up. While some areas are currently inaccessible, you should try visiting them as you progress further through the story. I'm liking this place. Hotel Millennium. Welcome to Hotel Millennium. We provide only the finest quality of service at our hotel. We make it the perfect place to rest in Crossbell, the entertainment capital of Samuria. You can replenish CP by staying in hotels and inns. Regular inns recover 100 CP, while luxury hotels cover 200, and they probably have quite the amount to pay for such luxury. Leave. What else do we have here? Not much. So, let's go to Lorcan's Yo. What's going on? Oh, don't be so stubborn, Rixia. I promise it's not a big deal. Stay with me for as long as you like. No, really, I couldn't. I appreciate the offer and I'll be fine, really. I'll just find a cheap apartment somewhere. City Hall's information desk should be able to point me in the right direction, I think. True. That's probably the quickest and easiest way to go about it. You can take care of your citizenship application while you're there, too. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Not only did I cut our practice short, but now I'm bothering you with all these questions. Holy smokes, isn't that Ilya Plater? Ilya Plater? I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name correctly. I think I've seen her in a few magazines. And who might you all be? My sincerest apologies, but Arkansas has performance starting at 6 p.m. If you're a fan, we would appreciate it if you would return at a later time. Sorry, sir. We didn't intend to come here unannounced. Please excuse us then. Boy, that was embarrassing. I thought we'd go in there without any issues. Excuse me, but who exactly is this Ilya Plater? She is stunning. What? How could you not know who Ilya Plater is? Man, you've been living under a rock all these years? Say that again. Calm down, you two. To answer your question, Tio, she is a bit of a celebrity. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. No, it was our fault. We shouldn't have been standing in your way. It's okay. Have a nice day. Huh. She from the troop? Yeah, it seems so, and very young to boot. She just joined the troop, maybe? I've never seen her face before, though. Is she a new member? I'm guessing that she is, considering her age. Oh, what do we got? Shop. What do we got? Oh, ice cream. Gelato and vanilla ole. Sadly, I can't afford because I spent all my stuff on weapons. Oh, how terrible of me. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh, there's the crossbow. Oh, there's the city hall. And the library. Yay! Guys, we can look at books. Administrative district. The City Hall, CPD headquarters, and the City Library, all of the public offices, are here in the administrative district. It seems to be quite a tranquil place. The fountain and benches look especially pleasant. It's one of the best places to sit and relax in the whole city, but it's always empty like this in the middle of the day. Well, HQ is here, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to visit. We definitely should try to remember that way here from the SSS building. Roger, boss man. Didn't we get one of those support requests from HQ telling us to go there? May as well stop by since we're already here. The administrative district houses all of Crossbell's public offices in the northern parts of the city. The CPD headquarters is one of the most important facilities here, so you'll likely be visiting the area often. In addition to Crossbell City Hall, you may browse an encyclopedia to broaden your understanding of the world at the City Library. Ooh, well, let's go to the CPD first, get that done. Rebecca? Oh. Oh, indeed. It is a letter. Oh, Lloyd! Hello again. We saw the request on the terminal, so we're here. So here we are. Great. I've been waiting for you guys. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rebecca, the head receptionist of CPD. And I'm Fran Seeker, also receptionist at the CPD.
I don't think I had a chance to properly introduce myself the other day.
Yeah, I suppose you didn't. That day wasn't one of our finest moments. What you mean to say is we were scolded by the Vice Commissioner after we let a bracer steal all of our credit. Don't remind me.
Tio. Oh dear, I'm sorry everyone. That's pretty unfortunate on your first day.
Don't let it bother you too much. The SSS was only established recently, so I'm sure you all are trying to get the hang of things. If you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to rely on us, okay?
Thank you very much.
Warms my heart to hear we've got an angel like you watching over us.
You're too kind, and let me smack Brandy for you.
So would you mind explaining the additional details regarding the support requests? Of course not. Let's get started. First of all, HQ has assigned a dedicated operator to support the SSS. That's our very own Fran right here. Ta-da!
It's a pleasure to work with you all.
Operator? So Fran will be supporting us via our enigmas?
Well, my specialty isn't really supporting you guys in the field. My main duty is to help report and process the completion of support requests.
Oh, so sort of like Aina and the other receptionists at the Bracer Guilds.
This will be done via the Orbal Network.
You kind of lost me on this one.
In other words, the SSS will be accepting a myriad of different requests from now on. And once we finish these requests, Fran will process the reports that we submit to her through our terminal in the SSS building.
So then that means we don't have to come to headquarters every time we need to submit a report. Is that right?
Precisely. Once your reports are approved and processed within the system, we will send the proper compensation your way.
Furthermore, when your DP accumulates beyond a certain threshold, your detective rank will also increase.
Feel free to ask me about that later. Basically, these are all my new duties as part of the very first operator of the SSS.
I see. That makes sense. So we can avoid all that irritating paperwork by using the terminal down the SSS building, yeah?
That's right.
It's actually a part of the Orbal Network initiative in Crossbell. Tio, has the terminal of the SSS been installed and tested yet?
Yes, it is ready for reports anytime.
Good to hear. Well then, please allow me to explain the additional details regarding your support requests. If there's anything you don't understand, please feel free to ask questions. What are support requests?
Support requests are requests submitted by various individuals to the SSS.
These requests vary from person to person,
ranging from simple assistance requests to formal investigations and monster eliminations. With the exception of a few special cases, you retain the right to decide whether you'll accept support requests or not. However, if you do accept them, make sure to complete them within the given deadline.
How do we check available requests?
As far as the current support requests go, you'll be able to accept and report them on the SSS terminal. Once examining a request, the details will also be recorded in your detective notebook. Please try to keep track of your requests. Also, your terminal will automatically update each day with new support requests. We recommend that you make a habit of checking the terminal each morning. Whenever you complete a support request, please make sure to submit your report at your terminal. You'll be able to immediately process it via the Orbal Network. Based on the contents of the request, you'll be compensated with special rewards from time to time. Report your completed requests whenever you can.
And then finally, what does detective rank mean?
By completing investigations successfully and finishing support requests, your achievements within the CPD will be noted. Your accomplishments will be determined by the amount of detective points DP.
Thank you for giving me that explanation, because I was wondering what the hell it was.
Extra DP may be obtained depending on your performance during missions and requests. When your DP reaches a certain threshold, you will be promoted. Currently, ranks are divided into 15 levels.
15? Holy mittens, that's a lot.
You'll be rewarded with every rank promotion, so it's definitely worth the extra effort.
I'm trying to remember how many there were for the Bracer Guild. I don't think there were that many, but I could be wrong. And is it just me? Or is there less voice work that is put into this compared to the previous ones? Oh gosh, my voice is going to be so screwed over. Alright, I believe that should wrap up the explanation on support requests. So, when you return to the SSS, try pressing the report button option on your terminal screen. I'll make sure to send more support requests your way as they come in. Got it. Thanks, you two. Quest support request explanation completed. Yay! I've got that done. Now I can explore everything else. Oh, I want to go to the library. 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 My home away from home. Information desk, I'll do without that. Can I view books? Books. I want books. Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest is on the shelf. Oh, cool. Anything else here? Any other books? Oh. Who could have thought writing a thesis could be this difficult? I bought this novel back before I started my thesis, hoping to read and relax during my downtime, and now it's just gathering dust. Oh, what about you guys? Would you like to take this book off my hands? I'm too busy to even consider reading it. Oh, yay! Receive Back Alley Dr. Glenn, Chapter 1. Yay! There's books I can collect! Yay! Oh, what else is up here? What other books can we find? Oh, gosh. Oh, people. Then the goddess shined a brilliant ray of light down from the sky. And that light spread and spread across the whole wide world. Animals gasped into surprise what they were seeing. Oh, that's an interesting book. A section, Arkansas. Oh, this is the art. This is the encyclopedia stuff. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to do that a separate day. I can't necessarily do all this today. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be so happy there's more books. Oh, and just speak to them. Why? Because I'm about to leave. I figure I may as well just check in with them. Good morning. Welcome to the Crossbell City Library. The librarian has the late shift today, so I'm here by myself. Don't worry though, I can help you check out whatever you like. Just let me know if you need anything. Oh, I can check out books? Oh gosh, this reminded me even more of Persona. Well, finally let's take a look at City Hall. Maybe we'll find out more about Ellie. I don't know. You're looking for information on the cheapest apartments? Take this brochure. I'm sure it'll be proved more than useful to you. Oh, I wasn't aware these existed. What a relief. Do you mind if I borrow one and read it through it? Not at all, ma'am. They're here for you to take. But I'd be careful with cheaper apartments if I were you. Yeah, don't go to the back alley. I need to hurry and sort out my housing situation before I can return to practicing. My apologies. I started thinking aloud. Thank you. Anyway, thank you for your assistance. Oh, it's a girl again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not at all. Bow. But she didn't bow. Didn't we just see her not so long ago? Yeah, we just saw her outside of Arkansas. Did you forget so quick? Something tells me we'll be seeing more of her in the future. Is that girl from earlier going to be okay? I hope so. I ended up referring her to those seedy downtown. Oh, no! No! Why did you refer her to those seedy downtown apartments? Are you crazy? Oh, jeez. I have to find that girl. First, I gotta check through here. Crossbell State Government. Mayor's office. It appears to be locked. Well, yeah, it's the mayor's office. What's in here? Crossbell State Government. City Hall. Administration District. You have no reason to go inside here. Oh, but I want to examine stuff. Apparently, not right now. Can I find that girl? Oh wait, I'm supposed to report my stuff. That's right. Okay, which way is this way? Oh! Okay, so I can go there to get to the administrative. Okay, that's helpful. Let me go turn in my first quest. And computer! Hello, computer! So, all we have to do is use this terminal and report our progress to headquarters, right? That is correct. We should try testing it. Report to HQ. Hi, Fan!
それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。さすが皆さんです。
Hey! Oh, that's nice.
報告は以上ですね。
Yay!
ではまた依頼を達成したらよろしくお願いします。
You're very cheery. I see. That was really quick. So from here on out, we just have to report in like that whenever we complete requests. Another update. It appears that more requests have already been added to our system. We should verify each one just to be safe. Check requests. Oh! Geofront A1 sector monster. Oh, cool. Okay. Lost item search. Client Tront. Not Trent, but Tront. That was Mira. I lost some items in the city. I'm looking for someone to help me find them. For details, see me at Hotel Millennium in the Entertainment District. I'm waiting in my room. Vacancy verification. The city's Residential Affairs Division is renewing residence registrations. They are seeking assistance from the CPD in verifying vacant units. For more information, please inquire at the Crossbell City Hall reception. And this one, a dangerous monster, Megalobat, has been sighted in the Geofront's A1 sector. Yes, the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. Okay. Oh, I don't like the fact they chose that color of red. That's... Oh, it's making my head hurt a bit. So yeah, this one's medium, and the other two are... one's short, and the other two are medium. So, probably deal with the monster extermination first, and then get the other two done. And that'll be that. Okay, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll take care of those next time around. And yay, more monster bashing! I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like and subscribe, as it does always help. Oh, and hit that bell icon too, so that way you're aware of any new videos that drop or when I'm going live with the stream. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!